Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Robyn, I'm a channeler and tarot reader, and this is going to be your February 2025 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We are going to look at the theme that you're going to be exploring for the month of February, what's working in your favour, potential challenge, outcome and a message from Spirit. So let us have a look. Pisces, February. I'm using the Sacred Destiny deck for the theme. We have purity. Okay, so this month for you, February, Pisces, you are really exploring your uniqueness. If you have a look closely at this card, the wolf has different color eyes. So it's all about embracing the unique side of you and what makes you you. So let's see how that's actually unfolding for you. It's like stripping away all those expectations that other people have of you, kind of getting down to the core of who you are as an individual, your self-expression, and kind of navigating that. And you may find people are looking at you a little bit differently or a little bit surprised by something you say, like throughout the month of February, because you are kind of surprising yourself. It's an amazing thing when we can surprise ourselves, never mind anybody else. So that's kind of the theme that you're exploring. How can I be more unique to myself? How can I be my authentic self? How can I speak my truth? And even if it feels like I'm isolated or alone, what is my expression of the world? Okay, now I'm using my deck for the reading. This is a telepathic tarot. It was available on my website, but had issues with the publishing company, so I'm going to be using a different publisher. But if you're interested in ordering a deck, it will be much cheaper than currently printed or published. So let me know, send me an email on my website. Information is in the description box below. Okay, so I'm rushing because I just want to get your reading. I'm going to lay them out and then I'll talk you through them. Current energy, Knight of Cups, Desire, Queen of Cups, working in your favor, Ace of Wands. Challenge is the Six of Pentacles and the outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. Pisces. Okay, bottom of the deck is actually the Five of Pentacles, but that is going to be a bit of a turnaround for you in February, because by the end of February you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is like the best money card. So you start off with the Knight of Cups. So you really are starting the month following your own heart, following your own desire, working again with that purity card that we were talking about before. You're really looking at your heart, how you implement your direction forward. And it feels like this beautiful wave of kind of just riding with that flow of the heart. So less in the mental body, which is beautiful, and more just kind of within the emotional body. Now, for some of you, you might be also be on the receiving end of that as well. So there could be a lot of people around you who are expressing their love to you, romantically or just through gesture. Now, your desire is a Queen of Cups. So the reason why you start off so strong is because the sorry, my nose is really itchy all of a sudden. The Queen of Cups also follows her heart, right? But the Queen of Cups also has, in so following her emotional body, she has very strong kind of psychic tendencies. She's a very compassionate, she's a very good listener, and it's like you're driving in that direction. Now, of course, this would be your card anyway because it is a water card, Pisces. But I feel like you are really shifting your energy. So whereby before you might have been a little bit too in the mind or too concerned with money or physical density, you're now kind of following your heart in the sense of if I follow what is true in my emotional body, my unique self, that is the wave that I want to ride. And it feels to me like it's really well received by people around you. Now, the beautiful thing about in getting onto that wave, what's working in your favor is we've got the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning, and this is something that you are extremely excited about, okay? It's something that gets your mojo going. You are feeling excited. It's like you've got your spark back again because you embraced your heart. Now, for some of you, this may mean, actually, if you're looking for love, this could mean, someone new coming into your life, particularly with the Knight of Cups, which could be a knight in shining armor, or and that excitement of that new beginning in working in your favorite side really puts a spring in your step. For others of you, this could be like this epiphany moment of this new beginning for a new project or new position, an opportunity that's coming to light for you. And I feel like you're really, really excited about it. So you really are embracing your emotional side this month. Now, the challenge is the Six of Pentacles. So we've got basically water, which is your emotional body, and physicality, Pentacles, which is the property, coin, anything dense and physical in our environment. Okay. The challenge for the month is the Six of Pentacles. So you may be feeling a little bit left out because we did have that Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You may be feeling like someone else is getting more than you are. Okay. That the coin, the money, the physicality, the gifts, resources, it may feel like a bit of a challenge where you're not getting as much as you would hope, and that someone else may be getting more than what you are. So there may be an element, it's a challenge, so maybe a bit of feeling a little bit unfair. But we will clarify all of these cards, so don't worry. By the end of the month, having gone through the flow of the emotional body and following your heart, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So whatever misgivings you have or anything that was unfair relative to money or finance or security, you have a very, very positive outcome for the month. So don't worry if it feels like a little bit of an upward battle financially speaking. By the end of the month, you're going to be feeling a lot more wholesome in your sense of security, your sense of stability. You may be on the receiving end of finances more than you expected. And this also involves your family home, your family unit. So it's the best money card there is. So if February is a little bit tight for you and it feels a bit like a struggle, don't worry. By the end, you're going to see a positive result. So let us clarify these cards to get a bit more detail for you. I love the fact that you're following your natural vibe, your natural rhythm of the emotional body. For some of you, you may be actually going the extra mile and doing some sort of self-nurturing, some sort of cleansing, bath salts, working with water a lot, just to kind of get more in touch, more in tune with the element of water, the element of flow, because it's really, really serving you. And within that, its psychic abilities are kind of developing a little bit stronger. Or telepathic abilities. You may notice moments where you just have this, like, your first impression, your intuitive hit is like, I gauge that this may happen. It's like almost like premonitions as well, and it may just be a flash, but I feel like you may get more of that this month. Okay, under the Knight of Cups, we've got the Six of Swords. Under the Queen of Cups, we've got the Four of Swords. Under the Ace of Wands, we've got the Three of Cups. Under the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Wands. And under the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Cups. So, as you started this month, it's almost like you've decided within yourself, I am going to commit myself to following my heart. This is the best way to go about it. And in so doing, what that does is it gives you that mental clarity. The Six of Swords represents moving on to calmer waters as it relates to the mental body. So she's left something behind, and both these cards have an element of movement over water. So for some of you, perhaps there is travel involved. But because it's water, I'm feeling more like it's an emotional shift that you've taken place, that you've created in your life. It's like you've had a good old conversation with yourself, and you've decided, okay, I'm going to not be trapped in my mind as much as I have been. I'm not going to allow a negative thought or negative person's influence get the better of me. I'm now removing that from my life. We can't remove it completely, right? But we can make certain efforts and certain promises with yourself, and that's what I feel like you've done. You've made a certain promise with yourself, and by doing that, by deciding that, you're moving forward and you are kind of cleansing the head a little bit. With the Queen of Cups, in continuing that desire to follow more of your heart, be more embracing to how you feel within your emotional body. we've got the Four of Swords. Okay, so what this does is it enables you to heal. So whatever you've been dealing with in January, or even the residue from last year, by making that commitment to yourself of letting something go in the head space, moving on, you're allowing yourself the time and the self-nurture to really kind of take some time for yourself and regenerate, recalibrate. And it usually tends to be quite a brave thing to do. When we go through, difficult patches in life, usually what happens is if we become a bit vulnerable and a bit raw from an experience, we tend to put up our defenses and protect ourselves. We curl in. But I feel like you've been in that mode, that protection mode. Now you're deciding, okay, in order to move forward, I need to choose to believe, to have faith in the future. And the only way you can do that is through the heart. And in so doing, you're actually healing all of this gunk from the past, which is beautiful. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, which is a lovely combination. Pisces, whatever this new beginning is for you, it is charismatic. But not only that, if, for example, this is new love, because it's going to be different for everybody, if it's new love, you've got people around you who are celebrating for you. They're like super excited for you. If this is a new position or a new opportunity, it seems more like a new opportunity because it's beginning, and of course new love can be an opportunity. It feels to me like you are collaborating, people coming together. Perhaps it happens when you are in a party situation, a networking situation. So I would say, following your heart, if you get invites this month, say yes to all of them. Forget about, how easy it is. It's so easy for us to kind of go, oh yeah, I've been invited to this, but I just want to kind of stay in my pajamas and kind of watch TV, or just relax and recoup. And you're doing a bit of that, but I do feel that if you get any invitations this month, go to it, because you're going to be feeling a sense of community, a sense of emotional support by people around you, and reason to celebrate. For some of you, you might be also having a bit of a reunion with family or friends. If it's new love that's coming into your life, everyone's kind of like egging you on and really happy for you. The challenge is the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. So the challenge for the month, where you might be feeling like finances are a little bit unfair, is it feels to me that it's kind of connected to the Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands energy is someone who's quite bold and ballsy, really, quite feisty. Someone who always knows how to get what they want, and they don't care of the ramifications. That's, the Queen of Wands to a negative point of view. But I'm sort of sensing that there's someone around you that is calling the shots, or I don't want to say manipulating the situation as it relates to kind of work or finances, but there's someone who's just like an extra in your environment, who's kind of eclipsing you and your work and your endeavors and your energy. There's someone who's like taking charge of what is actually owing to you. This person has luck on their side. They do know how to speak their mind, speak their truth, but I feel like other people around can notice that and are aware of it. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It is going to be a challenge, and you may have to kind of have a few conversations with whoever is involved to ensure that fairness is put correctly. But I do feel that I wouldn't worry too much about it, because by the end of the month it's looking pretty positive for you. So it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be like oh, here we go again kind of energy, but don't worry too much about the Queen of Wands. I feel like it's someone around you, maybe in the workplace, or a third party situation that may be kind of interfering a little bit. Okay, now the outcome for the month is the Ten of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Cups. So by the end of the month, you do actually have promise for stability, wealth, security, and feeling kind of connected to your home situation and to your emotional body. But it does come with a caveat. Is that what? With a catch, right? Clarified by the Four of Cups basically says it's an offer that's come on in, because that that fourth cup is being offered there by the heavens. And this is representative of this new beginning that wants to come jumping in, right? But there may be the temptation to not see it or not accept it because you're just sort of getting your vibe on in terms of you're starting to go with the flow. Now, usually when we set our intentions and we work with the energies around us, there's usually a bit of a lag before we see it manifest in our lives and reflect back into our lives. And it feels to me like things are happening much quicker than we think. So you may not feel completely comfortable with being on the receiving end of love and support and wealth, right? Because perhaps previously you were in the Five of Pentacles energy. So that's just something just to be aware of, and hopefully this helps you by the end of the month, because when something does come in, grab it. Grab it with both hands. Even if you feel that you are ill prepared, it is happening for your highest good. So that is beautiful. And the way that you can navigate all of that is to really just throughout the month be true to yourself with that purity card. So we're going to end the reading off with a message from Spirit. What does Pisces need to know, please, for the month of February? What does Pisces... Whoop, jumped right on the floor. Right, I've actually got two cards for you, so you'll get two. The first one is find your center. Exactly what I was talking about before. Stay true to you, call it to you, okay? So when we have this card, I hope you can see that correctly. There's the writing over there. When you have this card coupled with this card, it really is reinforcing. Spirit is basically saying, pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your unique voice, okay? This is all about you. It's all about you finding what is important to you. We cannot fulfill other people's wishes. We cannot fulfill other people's desires. Too often is the case, and we're all to blame for this, right? Because of ways that we've been conditioned, and this inherent guilt that we all feel for so many different things. Whether we're a mother, you're like born with guilt, like you're never doing too much. Person, their family, they're never doing enough for their family. They might not feel that they're doing enough and supporting their partner enough. I mean, you really anything, work-wise, oh, I'm not doing enough. We all have this inherent guilt to some degree in our lives. And Spirit here is basically saying, get rid of that. Stay true to you. We cannot live other people's lives. We cannot pay for the prices of other people. We have to figure it out for ourselves and allow them the space to do it for them, okay? And it's quite difficult because sometimes it's easier to focus on somebody else's problem than your own. But I think it feels that way, but I think that is like an illusion. I think ultimately, and this is what I believe, ultimately, if you look after yourself, everything will fall into place. And not in a selfish way, but is in a responsible way, right? And then you're actually in a better position to help other people. And you're leading by example how a person can help themselves, okay? Nice. And your next card, which was hidden underneath that, is energy rising. Vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness, okay? So if you are able to find your center this month, which I feel like you will be, particularly if you are giving yourself time to nurture yourself, okay, I hope you can see that, then you are going to be in a very powerful position to raise your vibrations and have the kind of assertiveness and confidence in moving forward. And part of that confidence ultimately comes down to your heart. That's the thing that's helping you this month. I mean, that's the thing that helps us always, right? But we can sometimes get stuck in the physical environment, or what we're supposed to be doing with that one's fire energy, or your sense of spiritual direction and purpose, or the mental side of things. No, for you it's the heart. It's the heart. It's the heart. Follow your heart, because that's where you're going to be finding your true balance this month. So I wish you all the luck for the month, Pisces. If you're interested in a personal reading or channeling, check out my website, robynstein.com. Information is in the description box below. Also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And I will see you next time. Have fun. Bye.